Hey everybody, my name is Blake from Unboxing Kiddos. Today I'm here with Lucas and Micah, two great friends, plus my co-workers. And today we're unboxing the PlayStation 4 Pro. Lucas, you want to give us some details about this?
Sure. So I have a bad habit of buying way too many PlayStations, and this is just the latest in that collection. I got this well in advance of actually having a 4K TV or even a HDR one, but I do have a 4K monitor at home, and I'm looking forward to hooking it up with that and see what happens.
There you go.
Nice. So, let's get to cracking this open.
All right. Scissors here.
Yeah.
Breaking the seal. All right. Let's see what's inside.
Alright, let's do this. Box is bigger than the regular PS4 box. Put that on to the side.
Interior box.
Nice. Check this out.
All right, we've got our printed material, one of 7 listed items. All right, this is where it gets a little dicey.
Look at that.
Definitely got some size to it.
Yeah. There she is.
There she is. Look at that. That is one gorgeous looking system.
That it is.
I don't know if you agree with me, but I definitely like the look of this over the old one.
Yeah,
And
it's much better.
And there's talk about how it's a lot bigger than the original PlayStation 3. But the way the proportions are, the way it feels, it doesn't feel like it's that much larger. Also, there was a lot of talk. One of my main questions when I bought this was whether I needed the vertical stand or whether this would, have no problem standing up on its own like the old one. And seems pretty good. I'm totally happy to put that on my media shelf.
Nice.
Also, check out the feet if you want to lay it down horizontally.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
It's nice.
That's pretty
Real
nice.
nice. It's
A
got
lot
the
of nice
PlayStation
touches.
icon. This is great.
The PlayStation icon is reflective on the inside and on the outside.
What ports they got on the back? Got a bunch of USBs, probably.
So we have an Ethernet port, high-powered USB, and optical out for audio, HDMI. There's an auxiliary output, and the power.
So, 2 notable differences between this and the original PlayStation 3. First is that we're no longer using the infinity symbol power cord. We're moving up to a standard PC power cord shape, although it's not grounded. You can see there's no grounding plug in there. The other thing of note is that while the original PlayStation 3 had 2 USB ports on the front as well, it did not have a third one on the back like the PlayStation Pro does. And this is going to be really nice for me because I use a wireless headset at home with a USB dongle, and I hate having it jutting out of the front of the PlayStation. So this is an upgrade on that front too. The aforementioned power cord. USB charger. Kind of unnecessarily complex cardboard.
Yeah.
All right, here's event item number 2. The redesigned DualShock 4.
Yes.
And an HDMI cord, but let's crack this one open.
What's the redesign? It looks kind of the same.
It looks
It looks the
very
same.
similar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll see a little bit more of the differences once we turn it on and plug it in. But the main thing is the buttons are now gray,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and they have a different texture. It's a little bit more matte.
Yeah.
The other item of note is that the DualShock controllers have a little bit more of an indent in the center, which gives you a little bit more grip as you're moving it around. And the button faces, of course, gray. Triggers. The main difference that we can't see is in the touchpad, and hopefully we'll get that up and running in a bit.
Awesome. Very nice.
Shall we hook it up?
Better believe it.
Alright guys, so basically we really couldn't show much because of our internet not being cooperative.
Turned out our IP was blocked by Sony for totally unrelated reasons, but that sort of put a limit on what we could show off here.
Yeah. But also just make sure that your displays, even whether it be PC monitors, TVs, that is 4K resolution and it is compliant with the PlayStation 4 Pro, because Lucas here had an issue with one of his displays, and
Yeah, as I discovered, my 4K monitor, which is a Dell, is not HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it's not going to stream 4K content through Netflix. So that was a bit of a bummer. Really wanted to watch Luke Cage, so I'll just have to wait on that on a new TV.
definitely. And also another thing that we found pretty cool was the fans actually. Were they blowing?
Yeah, and so in the previous console, it was blowing hot air out the top and out the back, but on the new PS4 Pro, cool air is definitely coming in through the top, and the hot air is going out right between the power cable and the HDMI cable. So make sure you're not putting anything flammable there.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would. But still looking forward to all the new games and content coming my way, including
Definitely.
Horizon Zero
Yes.
Dawn, which is being advertised on the back of this box,
Check it out.
and Mass Effect whenever that lands.
Alright guys, please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more Unboxing Kiddos. See ya!